Welcome to the Dream is in Your Hands Youth Conference, dropping jewels on the next generation. My name is Art. I'm a content creator, radio personality. Today, I will be speaking with Brooklyn Queen from Detroit, Michigan, all about social media influence in the music industry. Safe to say, Brooklyn is the queen of social media. Brooklyn is most known for her hit records, Emoji and Kiki Taught Me, which has over 50 million plus streams on YouTube, views on YouTube, I should say. She also has over 1 million followers on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. The list goes on. Without further ado, Brooklyn, welcome to the conference. It's nice to see you, though.
Yes, finally.
All right, let's try this again. So we can start off with your building your brand. Talk to us about how to build a brand, or just how you started to build your brand.
I started to build my brand by using social media, like every social media platform. When I didn't have no followers, I just kept posting, and there's like the explore pages you can get on. There's the For You pages like on TikTok. I basically just kept posting and kept like putting out content so people could recognize me. And I just used hashtags that were popping like at the time. I used those hashtags, and people go and check those hashtags. Like I would use viral, I would use explore, I would use like my name, I would hashtag all of these hashtags, and people would go view those and then see me, and then I eventually would get followers from them, or like things like that. Also linking with other people, like other influencers. I linked with, well, I still do. I link with a lot of influencers, a lot of DJs, a lot of literally everybody. And that also helps with like gaining an audience, because you're sharing your audience with them and they're sharing their audience with you.
So like, what would you say is like the appropriate way to kind of get to know those kind of people and reach out to them to collaborate? How do you go about that?
I would say first, just support them. So then they recognize you like on social media, like, oh, she's been supporting, she's been commenting, she's been reposting me. And then I would say DM them. That's basically what I did, is I would support people and like genuinely support them, and then DM them like, hey, we should link, let's collab, let's do some videos, or let's make some YouTube videos. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, aside from, linking with different personalities, what other opportunities have you had just by growing your followers on social media?
Oh, a lot. Just like I've been able to perform like at the Detroit Pistons, like in the arena. I've had a lot of opportunities just like down the line. Like everything I've done, I would say my following or like my platforms play a part in that. Like if I wasn't where I was on my social media, I probably would not have got those opportunities. Mm-hmm. So yeah, like I said, like the Detroit Pistons, school tours, like with DJs, like they would come to me and be like, hey, do you want to do a school tour? Because I have my 2 biggest songs, Kiki Taught Me and Emoji, and like most of the kids knew who I was. Mm-hmm. So they would be like, hey, you want to come to the school tour? And I'd be like, yeah. So we would travel through like 10 different schools in a week, like in like around Chicago or around Detroit. And that helped me a lot.
Yeah. Excuse me. So with that in mind, like how important is, I guess, social media to business then? Is that important? Is that an important fact? Obviously to you, it seemed like it has been something that's very important.
Yes. I feel like whatever you do with your life, like whatever you want to do, social media plays a really big part in it, because like I said, you can get different opportunities from that. You can grow your platform and be an influencer, or like to be a basketball player, you have to have a social media so people can go see like how many like threes that you shot in one game. Like people want to see what you're doing like every day, and social media is what is showing that.
So just a quick question here from one of the students, right? They want to know, how do you know the right things to post that'll attract, viewers?
Well, with me, I don't know if this is with everyone else, but with me, I like to post things that I want to see myself. I like to post things that I'm interested in. So whether it's a dancing TikTok or it's the type of picture I post on Instagram, I post what attracts my eye. So I know that if it attracts a 15-year-old girl's eye, it's going to attract most of other 15-year-old girls' eyes, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like when I post like the swipe pictures on Instagram, I look at them and I say, which one is more eye appealing? Like which one would they want to click on, like to view? So I post what I would want to view.
Yeah, that makes sense, right? Like, so it's kind of natural to you. It's not like you're forcing any content. You're just being real, and by that, it attracts other people. That makes sense. So I would love to keep talking to you, but with 5 minutes left, I think the question here to ask you, the dream is in your hands. What does that mean to you, Brooklyn?
What the dream is in your hands means to me is basically it's your dream and you have it. Now, whether if you want to take it and make a touchdown or if you want to sit there and drop the ball and let the other team get it, it's basically like what you want to do with your dream. And with me, I'm going to make the touchdown and I'm going to win the game for me and my team. And that's just, it's what type of person you are. If you're strong enough to run and make that touchdown, or are you just going to give up and let the ball drop and fumble?
That's fire. That's fire. So where can everyone find you on social media? Where can we tap in with you?
You guys can follow me on Instagram at BrooklynQueen03. You can follow me on TikTok at BrooklynQueen3. My YouTube is just Brooklyn Queen, and everything else you could just search me Brooklyn Queen and I'll pop up.
All right. What's the difference between and I guess what's the difference between being from Detroit and kind of where you're at right now as far as helping you with your brain? I know this is last minute. I should have told you.
No, you're fine.
But what's the difference between that? How does that help you switching scenes? How does that help you with your Instagram and just your brand?
You mean like just like how it happened? Like how do I feel like now everything has happened?
More like location. How is switching location, like being from, because you're from Detroit, right?
Yeah.
Detroit, okay. And then switching location over, you live in LA right now, right?
Yeah.
So how's that helped you?
I mean, I feel like there's more opportunities out in LA than there is in Detroit. Okay. I feel like out here there's acting opportunities, modeling opportunities, music opportunities. It's just basically where the industry kind of lives, if that makes sense. And in Detroit, there wasn't really anything but, of course, like my label and my studios or like my radio stations in Detroit. But coming out here, it helps me a lot because, like I said, I could link with people, I could grow with people I haven't met before, or like I can get different opportunities from everywhere, and which I have. When I came out here, I signed with a talent agency called A3. Acting agency, I'm sorry. And then I signed with the acting management called Stagecoach. So I feel like in Detroit, it prepared me for LA. Like it made me, like anybody from Detroit, like you're just strong, like you're just from Detroit, like that's just what it is. But out here in LA, it's a really fake world. So anyone moving to LA, I'm just warning you, like everyone is not your friend. You have to do what you got to do and move on. Like it's a game, and you either choose if you want to play it or you want to lose it. Like that's just what it is.
Wow. So what do you have coming next? What can we expect from Brooklyn Queen? What do you have coming next?
Well, I just got done filming for this series, and it's called Charmers.
Okay.
I can't really spill everything about it yet, except that I am a witch in the show.
Oh.
And I don't know I'm a witch, but I'm a witch in the show. So I can't spill all the tea, but that's all I could give you.
Yeah.
Music coming soon, new everything coming soon. Um, I
Birthday? Did you
did
just celebrate your birthday, right?
well, no, my birthday's coming up. My birthday's
Okay.
coming up. Yeah, my birthday's in July, but my party is June 24th.
Okay.
I just did the theme song for a big movie that is coming out soon. So you guys will be hearing my voice on that soundtrack. It's called Time Crafters and it's coming out pretty soon. So be ready.
Okay. It sounds like you're busy. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. All right. Well, now, again, if you don't mind just sharing where people can follow you one more time before we get out of here.
You guys can follow me on Instagram at Brooklyn Queen 03. My TikTok is Brooklyn Queen 3. My YouTube is Brooklyn Queen, and you can find me everywhere else if you just search up Brooklyn Queen.
Yes, and make sure to follow Create the Dream on all social and use the hashtag the Dream Conference 2021, and we'll stay tuned for the next segment. It was nice talking to you, Brooklyn.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.